Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is Shifty, and we're back with another build guide. There's been a few updates with the tree. There's been a lot of updates with gems. Um, and this is the update for Acts 2 through Cruel Act 1. So at the end of Act 2, you will get access to Fireball, which will feel fucking amazing. And that's what this part of the build is going to revolve around, this part of the leveling. When you have Fireball and you're struggling with single targets, you don't have anything good for single target. You're using fucking Incinerate, okay? Yeah, this build guide is going to take you through the hardest part of the game when your single target isn't the best, okay? We're going to be clearing with Incinerate. I'll give you a little quick overview of what Fireball can do. Look at that. Let's put Ricochet in just for fun here. There we go. Go kill some stuff just to give you an idea. Oh yeah. I'm just pressing one button, as you can see. I'm just pressing one button, which is nice. Pressing one button to clear everything. Sometimes the clear is a little better than others. Small corridors where shit can bounce off the walls, it's better. Like so. But it's great all around. Fireball is not the best for single target, but it is gonna be your clear skill until the end of the game. So a very fun skill to use. Very highly recommend this build because of how fun this skill is. Yeah, I just unlocked Flame Blast. As you can see, I'm Cruel Act 2 now, and I just got Flame Blast. I wanted to make this build before I swapped off. I wanted to make this build guide before I swapped off this set of skills, because I felt like this is a pretty hard part of the game, pretty hard part to navigate through. So without further ado, here we go. Also, if you like the video, please subscribe. Check out my Twitch. You'll see down in the description. Okay? Yeah, without further ado, let's check out the build. Currently at level 50, 52, this is my tree. This is what I'd recommend you do. We did pick up some mana regen here, just 2 points, and it gives you so much quality of life. It makes boss fights so much easier. You're not worrying about mana flasks as much. You're not losing fights because you ran out of mana flasks. Okay, that's the goal of these points, and it succeeded. 2 points, so worth it. So worth it. I took these points a little early, but this is part of my new tree. This will be to recoup the fire damage you take from Altered Flesh. Yep, very good node. I took it a little early. You probably don't need it until you take Altered Flesh, but I'm going to soon. And just a little bit of extra. It's some recoup, you know. This damage here, spell area damage, really helps you a fuck ton. You really want to grab this. You're going to be struggling with damage a little bit. These curse effect nodes, I recommend you grab them as soon as you get Blasphemy in Act 3. You'll get Blasphemy and Feeble, turn it on, and then you'll go dual curse. You'll grab Whispers of Doom. So you'll, at the same time, as soon as you get Blasphemy, you're going to click Whispers of Doom, and you're going to start heading for Master of Hexes. Okay. These very strong nodes. This increases the effect of all your curses. Self-explanatory. Later we'll grab Bolstering Presence to further improve them, because they're going to be supported by Blasphemy. These will work too. We'll end up with like over like 60% curse effect, which is awesome. Very good. Anyways, yeah, this is the pretty basic tree, pretty close to what it was before. Do not have to take these int nodes. I am gonna respect these. It's just to save me points right now. It's just to save me strength, rather. Save me strength. Anyways, yeah, this is your leveling tree. I will now show you the full tree. Here, let's just go Chrome. There we go. This is your full tree. Wait, were you capturing the right thing? We're not, actually. Holy shit. Please, OBS. Just display cap. Here we go. Alright, here is your full tree. This is going to be level 99, it looks like. Let me move down just in case my webcam was in the way. You can see the whole thing. I have changed my mind. We used to path down to heat proofing. We're just gonna anoint it. This build is now gonna anoint it. You have so much. It allows you to get recoup, and it allows you to get curse effect and more damage. It's so worth it. You need the extra damage. You need the extra utility, and it lets you get a little bit another ignite wheel over here, which will help you a little bit more damage. You're still going to come down here for the max fire res and all max res. Same stuff all over here. This is all the same tree. Everything that I explained is what's different. We removed resolution just because it just wasn't worth it. I don't think, not for this build. And we got bolstering presence. I think I already mentioned that. No, just noteworthy stuff. If you manage to get a lot of regen, I recommend you unclick these points here and you click Zealot's Oath instead. It's one or the other. So if you have a lot of regen, you click Zealot's Oath and you save 4 points, or you don't, and you have armor applied to recharge as well, which is pretty nice. Okay, just double dipping. We love double dipping here. And that's pretty much the whole tree. Pretty much the whole tree. Okay, let's move on to the skill gem section, and let's take it off display cap. There we go. Okay, skill gems. Summon Infernal Hellhound. These are like Meat Shield's number 1. Number 2 is going to be Elemental Army. So Meat Shield gives 50% more health to your Hellhound. This is going to give him 30% all res. And the last gem is Last Gasp. This isn't mandatory. This gives you 4 extra seconds before he dies. Okay? We'll close that one. Fireball. This is going to be your main clearing skill. For when you're clearing, actually, wait, I swapped this gem out earlier. There we go. This is going to be your main links. This is what I use when I'm boss fighting and clearing, usually. You go Fireball, Unleash, so it charges up and you can cast it a few times all at once. Scatter Shot to give you additional proj, and Conk Effect for more damage, okay? You can also use Controlled Destruction here if you're not using it in your Incinerate. So it's Controlled Destruction is better than Conk, but just for the sake of balancing gems, or I mean, when you're sharing gems across this skill. So if you were using, so let's just move to Incinerate next to help explain. Incinerate, Eternal Flame is mandatory. I would always use, and Strip Away I would always use, but Controlled Destruction is for bossing. I put this in for bossing. You can also Arcane Tempo is what you also put in here. Arcane Tempo is the other recommended gem, or the 3rd gem here. You can either do something like this, right there. You'd have Controlled, Scatter, and Unleash, plus Incinerate, Eternal Flame, Strip Away, and then Arcane Tempo. But I like running it this way personally. Just a little bit more damage on your Incinerate, a little more single target. So for Firestorm, it's just a tiny bit extra damage. Hourglass, it gives it a 10-second cooldown, but a ton extra damage, which works for us because it has a long cast time. Okay, so we don't care that it gets a cooldown. This is just a cool gem, a no downside gem for us. And Execute we're using here. You also use Fire Pen here. Fire Penetration also works, but I'm Ignite, so I don't know. It's debatable. You might want to use Fire Pen here. So here's your flammability setup until you get double curse on your blasphemy. Right now I only have enough spirit for 1 in my curse setup. So flammability self-cast is flammability plus persistence for skill effect duration, and plus per inspiration, which makes it cheaper to cast, which you'll thank me for later. Thank me for that later, because it is a bitch to cast if you don't have inspiration. Don't forget your inspiration on your self-cast flammability. And last but not least, your blasphemy setup, which I have linked in Feeble right now, and Vitality. Later, as soon as I get enough spirit, flammability is going in here, and then I never have to click it again. Okay, that's your skill gems. That's your tree. What else do we have to go over here? Tree skill analysis. I'll give you a brief overview of your skills. They're pretty self-explanatory, okay? First and foremost, you have Fireball. You spam this as much as you can. You're spamming it all the time, okay? When there is a mob that you want it, that like a rare, let's see if we can go find a rare and we'll debuff him and I'll show you. I only use Incinerate for single target, and Firestorm is only if I'm having trouble clearing, or it is to help with single target and clear. Then I self-cast Flammability only on rares. Okay, so rares, single target or rare, single target or rare. Okay, let's see if I can go lower the resistance real quick of a monster so you can see. There we go. Okay, well, he died too soon. He got 77 exposure, which is good. Okay, there we go. Okay, they're cursed. 46 and 77. Okay, so it's really hard to illustrate against white mobs because they die too soon, but you can get them to 77% exposure and 46% flammability removed res. Okay, that's just like pen, 46 pen, and yeah, it's a lot of pen. You can stack it up. Incinerate only really lasts long enough for one hit from Fireball. So pretty much what you do is, or what I do is, let's see if we can find a pack here, and I'll pretend it's a rare. Okay, so firstly, I cast Fireball, I cast Flammability, I cast Incinerate, I get them to max stacks real quick, and then I cast Fireball again. And that's my rotation. So you go Fireball, Flammability, and while Flammability is in the middle of casting, you start channeling Incinerate on them to lower the resistance further. And as soon as you get to 77 or whatever your maximum Incinerate exposure stacks are, you stop casting and then you hit Fireball and then you hit Firestorm. That's what I recommend. So you 5 steps there, a lot of steps. But Flammability before Incinerate, both of these lower the res of the enemy. So these are both going to lower the fire res, Flammability, and Incinerate. And then Fireball, you're just going to spam. And that's pretty much it. It's pretty self-explanatory. Since I'm just now about to swap to Flame Blast, there will be at least one more build guide after this one. I just wanted to give anybody that's struggling in Act 2, 3, or Cruel Act 1 and trying to get this setup together, I can help them out. Because I know a few of you are playing this build with me. I just wanted to get this out there for you so that you could start making informed decisions about what gems to use. Okay. You can also use the Fiery Explosion gem. I think it just got buffed. You can also use the Ignite Prolift gem. Okay, that's other gems I'd also recommend. Yeah, I'll be back out with another follow-up video with the flame blast and the endgame maps guide. Okay, like when I'm in endgame maps and my my analysis on that. But anyways, if you liked the video, please subscribe. It helps me out a lot. If you enjoyed my voice, or if you like the way I teach, I do like to teach people on my stream as well. Come by, say hello. I stream every day at twitch.tv/shiftyxd with 3 Ys. Yeah, that's about it, y'all. I'll catch you on the next one. As always, stay sane, Exiles. Stay sane and get to maps. Get back on your computer, log the fuck in, start trying to get to maps. You can do it. Follow that build. Ignite the enemy. You know you want to. Okay? Catch you on the next one.